All right, hey everybody, back with another news feed for you. Don't forget, I publish one, two, or three videos every single day. Hit the subscribe button below. This one, America's safest car for 2025 has been crowned, and it is a Mazda. And this is from NHTSA. This is not from CarBuzz. CarBuzz is just relaying the information, but each year, Institute for Highway and Safety, Insurance Institute for Highway and Safety, IIHS, sorry, not NHTSA, sorry, announced top safety pick for top safety Pick Plus awards. The awards cover 12 categories, starting with small cars, pickups, all that kind of stuff, to blah, blah, blah. And the strongest brand in awards for 2024 edition was Mazda. They picked up 8 top safety plus awards. So that's pretty awesome. Okay, that's pretty fantastic. So if you're looking for top shelf safety in an SUV today, Mazda seems to be the one that you're looking at. It says Mazda picked up 2 top safety pick plus awards in the small category. Mazda 3, the Mazda 3 hatchback, along with the hybrid, the 2024 Prius, the 2025 Honda Civic, and the 2025 Acura Integra. Honda, Infiniti, and Toyota picked up top safety picks and awards in a mid-size car category with the Accord, the Ioniq 6, and the Camry, respectively. So very cool, pretty neat stuff here. Mercedes got one in a mid-size class, so did the Genesis. So pretty neat to see, but the key here is Mazda. Mazda's prices are affordable, amazing Japanese quality that we're looking for, and they're right there, and they do a fantastic job on their SUVs. Does it say anything in here? I didn't even read on here for SUVs and pickups. The CX-30, the CX-50, one there for them, and Nissan Kicks picked up a top safety pick award. That's a very nice thing. That's the Genesis. I'm looking to see if there's anything in here truck-wise. We knew Rivian did. Rivian RS or R1S is the one that picked up that, and then the Toyota Tundra came in there with a safety pick award as well. So that's very nice. So did the Honda Odyssey, the Sienna, the Santa Cruz, and the Tacoma. So those are your safest version of trucks. So moving on from here, we're going to dive into these next two topics more so than anything, and they're going to be a dive into and talk about. This one here. I have a new Silverado, and this thing says buckle to shift. I have to buckle my seatbelt in order to shift out of park. Okay, now my Colorado has that as a button, but I can also turn it off. I can go right in the infotainment into the settings and turn that off so that I don't have to have it on. However, I'm not sure if the Silverado has that option. And we know more and more are getting this way. They even mention in here, and they say that it's becoming more common with that there's more of that happening, and then there's also more of the where they're making it there, and they're also adding louder seatbelt chimes and the buckle to drive, buckle to put in park. These are two things that the IIHS says that they're moving quick. Automakers have moved quickly to install louder, more persistent seatbelt reminders since they began rating this feature in 2022. This sucks. Okay, no offense, and I understand it for people that just drive on the road all the time, but if you work on a farm, you work with your truck, moving around construction sites, driving around, build sites and doing things, or if you're like me and you're in the woods all the time, constantly getting out, drive 50 feet, get out, go do something, pop over here, look at a trail, do these things. It is exhausting to deal with both the seatbelt chime, which is just unbelievable, and then to deal with having to plug or put your seatbelt on to put it into drive. That would be the worst thing. I mean, I get it. It's IIHS's job to recommend to us to put our seatbelt on. Every vehicle does that. Ding, 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 ding for 90 seconds. This is by law. They got to do it for 90 seconds. We already have that happening. What more do we need? Okay, how much more infringement on our driving can they do? I mean, seriously, it has to be louder. It's already the most annoying thing in a car. And then on top of that, to have to plug your seatbelt in. We know you are already reminding us. But then there's this world of us, like I said, farmers, construction workers, people that are using their trucks, people are in our trucks all the time, hunters, woodsmen, people that are actually off-roading their vehicles, people that are stuck in a tricky situation. If I'm out there and I'm doing a water crossing and there's a chance I can get swept away, not that everybody does that, but if that's the case, I don't want my seatbelt on. Okay, if I'm crossing a creek or a river and there's a chance that can take me down, knock me off the side and roll me off, I don't want my seatbelt on for that. Okay, but it's not going to let you put it in drive unless you have your seatbelt on. some of this stuff is the dumbest things you've ever heard. They're ridiculous, and it's sad that it's come to this. It's very, very upsetting, and I wish it would just mind your own business and step out of it. You have done your job by the beep, beep, beep for 90 seconds telling us to put our seatbelt on. Get out of my face with this stuff. It drives me nuts. I'd like to know how you feel about it. Next one here, okay? Man buys a new 2023 Ford Bronco Raptor for $94,520. He drives it for 5,000 miles, sells it for $67,500. Okay, says take the L. Okay, is what they're putting on here. Now, this sucks for this guy. Okay, he sold it at auction, and it sold for $67,500, which is so that sucks. $30,000 hit almost. That's $2,600 or $26,000 hit he took on this. That's huge. Okay, that's huge for only being a few months into this vehicle. It's a huge, huge hit. This is the world today. Okay, this market for the last, we were smooth as butter and very consistent before the crap that happened, 5 years ago. From then, it has been this nonstop. Every second has been just this roller coaster ride of market conditions, fluctuating up, coming down, fluctuating up, coming down, markups going up on things, and then the floor falls out of them and they're worthless, much later. Look at it. Look at the Land Cruiser. Okay, Land Cruiser comes out and there's dealerships in California charging 20 grand markup on top of MSRP. Now you can get a Land Cruiser for 5 grand off MSRP. Okay, we see this stuff all the time. Same with, any one of these vehicles is like that. So the, in here with these, my buddy, Barry CTEC Review, he owns the same exact truck in a 2024. And he got it, I don't remember what it was, but he got it well below MSRP, brand new, well below MSRP. So this is the thing you got to understand today. If you're buying a vehicle and your expectations is that it's going to have value for you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years from now, you have no idea. Well, look at my Gladiator. I bought it in 2023 and I got a smoking deal on it thinking it was on top of the world like I always do on vehicles. I'm feeling really good. Then the floor falls out of it. Okay, and now there's talk that prices won't go up and they stayed the same for 2025. They're not going up. They might creep down a little bit. Maybe we'll still have sales go. Point being, I may not be able to roll my money out of there like you could with all these vehicles in the past. The last couple of years, it has been this roller coaster ride of this, and it is an ugly, ugly thing for us that want to buy a vehicle and sell a vehicle later on. Okay, this market. But it could also be good because when you catch this at the highs, you can take advantage of it. Kind of like what's going on with the Tacoma right now. Tacoma and a Tundra. If you own an older Tundra, you're worth gold right now. If you own a third-gen Tacoma, yours is worth gold right now. It's a golden ticket. My 4Runner that's out there, as soon as that 2025 hits the showroom floors and these things get there and people go look at them and see the insane window sticker on them, my value of that 4Runner shoots up and then I'll be able to sell it for more money. So all these things come and go, ebb and flow. It's sad that it has to be this way. Imagine if you were a truck wholesaler or a company that buys used trucks and then resells them and things like that. Imagine if you were just trying to get ahead. Imagine if you bought it thinking you would have value in it and you could drive it for 5 years and do it right. Here's a guy that spent $95,000 and he drove it for a few months and put 6,000 miles on it and he lost $26,000. Okay, this is not uncommon. Look at all the electric vehicles and how bad the hits are on them. Point being, today, don't go buying today thinking that you're going to buy something and you're going to do good. I have a good friend that's an attorney that bought one of these Broncos when they first came out thinking I could buy it, drive it for a year or two and sell it and make money on it. Okay, that was doable at the time. You could even do that literally, well, put it this way. Literally 6 months ago, these things were going for 10 grand over MSRP. Now they're going for 10 grand under MSRP. See what I'm saying here? So be very careful with what you buy and how you buy it. Be smart about it. And don't assume that it's going to hold any value based on past experiences. Okay, don't think because the Tundra has always held value real good that your 2022 and newer Tundra is going to hold value. It's already proven it doesn't. Okay, so the point of this article here, and the point of this whole thing, here's the story if you want to read it. The point is, everything changes too fast now. and we have no control over it. And there's the whole system, the whole automotive industry is so volatile. It's just waiting for a spark. It's pure gas fumes waiting for a spark to ignite something that's going to blow up in your face in it. So be very cautious and careful with what you do with your decisions out there today. Comments, put them down below. Thanks for watching.